But that also goes back to not just car manufacturers, which is everything. So computerized, I had to have an update on all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing wouldn't work. But then they did a software update and that works.
Isn't that
Everything's
crazy?
going super
So-
computerized. So.
Back when it, because my other truck's
Oh
95.
gosh.
You know,
I
I'm
hate
happy
all the
I am
new
about
cars.
having a
Yeah.
manual throttle body and happy about having mechanical stuff. Stuff I can work on.
Yeah.
Stuff I like to work on. That's fun. Do you get into this computerized stuff? I ain't gonna.
All of these electrical cars like really scare me. All the stuff that are like, oh, we're gonna do electric powered instead of gas and stuff, which I get if some people can afford to do that or whatever.
Yeah.
But it scares me because I know nothing about electric technology, whatever like that. Like especially with like Teslas and stuff. I know nothing, so I
Yeah,
have no
I was
idea
going
how to
into-
fix any of that. You know.
Yeah.
But I am more comfortable working on an older car.
Yeah.
That is more of that like mechanical. Everything has like its ways that it works and stuff like that, and stuff like what me being able to change its own oil.
The
And all that,
So air
it's just,
filter.
yeah,
There's
all
so
that
many
stuff,
things
that's
that you
just
can
so
do,
much
right?
more,
Yeah.
it puts me more at ease than this robot car that could like,
Yeah.
break down and I'm like, okay, well why is it broken down? Oh, the computer doesn't work? Well, I'm,
computer
shit
stupid?
out of luck because I don't know how to fix the computer,
Well, 'cause,
but
like,
I know how to change
yeah.
the oil, but that's not what I need.
Well, because like with
It
the
needs a
iPhone
different
and
chip.
shit, yeah.
Right?
So-
Built-in like manufacturing like failures happen because they want you to come back sooner.
Well, because Tesla can shut it down themselves too.
I got a new
Yeah.
phone
Tesla itself can
yesterday.
shut it down themselves.
What?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
They can.
Elon Musk, leave it alone.
If you don't pay your bill, they kill it.
Yeah. You
Are
won't be able
you
to drive it.
kidding?
No, for sure, for serious. If you don't pay your bill
So-
and you don't do certain things that are in your contract, Tesla, the company, can shut down your Tesla car because you didn't follow that and you can't use it. It's like a phone.
So like I just got
Oh
a
my
new-
gosh.
Also, if you go into modding a Tesla,
Oh yeah, you can't mod a
Yeah.
into
Tesla.
aftermarket stuff, that will break Tesla guidelines, and then they'll shut their car down for that as well.
Yep.
So you can't mod it. You have to keep it stock.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
So if like Brian got a Tesla, he wouldn't be able to do nothing with it because he wouldn't be able to drive it.
Ryan wouldn't get a Tesla.
No, he wouldn't. But I'm just saying if he did.
Yeah.
a couple points you pointed out there was one electric, computerization of stuff. One thing I want to bring up is all those electric cars. Everybody, just spend the $60,000 and just get an electric car. Okay. We've seen just in the last freeze that we had, I was out in it working it. Fun times. I like it.
I was gonna say I was.
Um,
I'll let you go first.
Have you ever seen what a cobalt mine looks like?
Mm-mm.
It's a strip mine, deep, deep hole.
Mhm.
I'll put a picture of it up when we do.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever seen what powers? It is a picture. I have it. I'll send it to you. It is a Tesla charging station with a diesel generator behind it, producing the electricity for that Tesla charging station. So you take a cobalt mine, a strip mine, 400 feet deep, hole. You can't do nothing with that. That's not uninhabitable. Just because of the sulfur oxides and everything else that comes out with it that they put into waste. Okay, you take an oil well, bare bones oil well from the 1980s. You can strip the tanks out, all the metal, all the pipes, everything. You can pull the tubing out of the hole. You can take the hole, you plug it, cover it over, get rid of all of that rock. That's farmable ground.
Right.
It's straight right back to farmable ground.
Yeah.
I've seen it personally.
And
Yeah.
then, do you
Done.
realize what they do with like windmills when they break?
Oh, they bury it.
Yeah, like they
What?
they cut the bitches
And
up,
hitting.
and
The
then they
big
bury,
giant
yes,
windmills?
They,
You're
they,
kidding.
They bury them?
and they don't degrade.
So,
yeah.
so there's
Why
a
don't they
place in
bury it?
Hinton,
Why do they do
they're
that?
non-biodegradable. They can't do nothing with
Yeah.
them. They can't reuse them.
But they're also
Fiberglass is
ran
all-
by
Why can't they
oil.
just break them apart and
They
recycle them?
can't.
Because recycling is getting the
They can't.
biodegradable.
They can't. You can't do
You
that.
can't do anything with it, yeah.
So, it's
But
all
they're also
fiberglass.
ran by oil. They leak oil all the time as well.
Oh
What
my
the-
gosh.
Yeah. So
when
it's
they
people
have
who literally don't know or are educated about it. They think it's a good idea, but it's
this-
not.
So
Do you know
in
how much
Hinton,
money they give them?
They last 5 years.
Yeah.
A wind turbine, the wings last 5 years. And not only that, right there in Hinton, it's off Highway, is it 37, I believe? Highway 37 in Hinton. There's a spot they have there. It's got a big old shredder. And all they do is they cut them windmill into like 20-foot sections. They have a little excavator thing, picks it up. So it's a big excavator. It picks it up and it just drops it into that shredder. shreds it, they truck it off, and they bury it.
That's
That's
crazy.
so much
That
fiber.
ruins the ground.
And it makes the ground.
It makes it uninhabitable, unsoiled. Like
Exactly.
that's ridiculous,
'Cause
and that's
it-
why
it
we're
does
running
not-
out. That I mean,
That
I'm sure there's
gets in
other
the
things,
soil.
but that's a
That
definite thing that like
travels.
runs this
It
out of
doesn't
like it
just
doesn't.
stick
Right.
in that particular area. When it rains, what does fluid is spreads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to look at that photo. And
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely
with
put
the dozer.
that on there.
Okay. Yeah.
But
That is
That's-
insane.
so when they have to replace the wind turbines, they have to replace the wings every 5 to 10 years.
I wonder if people know that.
No.
That they
90%
buy
don't.
Well, they don't
90%
know.
don't, because it's lobbying. What it is the government has lobbied the same with FRs, for Christ's sakes, when it comes to that.
Yeah.
It's this person says, hey, I'll give you this much, and I'll put this much into your back pocket if you let me do this, and we'll sell it as this. And that's their new green deal, new energy.
Oh, we'll get something. I
Yeah.
can't believe this,
Yeah.
man. I have no idea.
Most people don't. They just go by what they're told.
Because
Well,
there are
because
so,
it's
there's
easier,
so
and that's
many
how they can
people.
like.
Yeah.
you
There's
know,
so many people that have farmland, okay?
Exactly.
Like where I'm from.
Yeah.
So much farmland. And they have put up so many of these windmills, okay? And it created jobs because you need somebody to go out there to maintenance these
Right.
windmills. But I had no idea that where they put them.
Right. They just
Whenever
bury
they're
it.
done. I literally did not know that they had like 5 to 10 years
Yeah.
of life.
Most people don't. Yeah. Like in the solar panels idea, like we saw with the giant ice storm we had a few years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we were told to conserve our electric and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
And
Mhm.
water.
But we also would have. I hate Oklahoma City for doing this. We hosted an NBA basketball game when we were told to do
We did.
rolling
I
blackouts.
remember that.
Yeah.
Why do we need to heat and air a freaking stadium for a basketball game, but we're doing
And
rolling
everybody
But we
goes
blackouts?
can't do
there.
it for our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it was-
why is that taking priority over?
Well, and we were in
Stuff like
Florida
that.
during the big freeze. Remember that? We
Yeah.
weren't even in Oklahoma, and like all of my friends were messaging me, being like, "Dang, you're lucky that you can be in Florida, because up here it sucks." And I was like, "I'm really sorry." And like our house wasn't doing anything,
Yeah.
or whatever. It wasn't even on any of the stuff. That freeze was terrible for a lot of people. And then like our city alone took so long to clean up the mess of the freeze, like trees
Oh, the
that would fall and
trees.
stuff
You know,
like
I
that.
still didn't get my tree stuff done.
No,
They were supposed to come in.
yeah.
They were supposed to come in. So all of my trees got damaged
Oh,
by
I got
the
6 of
ice.
them in
Do
my
you see the
house.
big barn door?
And the back of it, it had like 8 to 10 different branches that just split. And so I had asked somebody, come in, clean it up, and we'll go from there. I had one die in front. The back, literally, it didn't die, but now it's like just hanging. And I'm like, oh my God, my tree's gonna die because it's freaking just hanging there.
So,
And they're like, oh, well, it's producing leaves. You don't need, and I'm like, no, you need to trim it or you're gonna destroy my damn tree.
so you know where they had that fire right there in Southern by the U.S. gypsum plant, right?
Yes.
Okay. Keep this out.
Okay.
There's a couple wells that come right there, like right behind.
Mhm.
And I was mowing them last week. Or no, I mowed one and they got rammed out, and I mowed the other one yesterday. All that's completely burned up. It's gone. One side of the tree is completely burned, nothing left of it. Green as all get out on the other side.
Isn't that crazy?
And nature's amazing.
I went,
Amazing.
And like, have you ever watched the show like Life After People?
oh yeah. He
No,
used to watch it constantly.
what?
Yeah,
I've
like
never even
Discovery.
seen
It's-
that.
Yeah,
There's-
they'll do like 30 days, five days, 30
100
years, 100 years.
Really?
And they'll show what it, like the buildings, and
All
then
getting encroached.
what the Earth will do to them, and the Earth just like carries on, marches on.
And you know where they get that from?
No.
They look at one Chernobyl, and the other is they look at World War II sites.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you
World
just
War I.
say Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look at sites like that.
Have you seen that place right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen like realistic pictures like right
I've
now?
seen people walking in it.
No.
Yeah.
So have I. I'm like legit blown away.
So they
It's amazing.
that's
It's
what-
amazing, Cameron. You got to look at
I'll
it.
look at it. Yeah.
so much wildlife, so much freaking just taking over.
And yeah, some of them got 3 eyes and stuff like that. But
Absolutely,
Right,
it's so
still
scary.
radiated, but
I mean,
so you
how
look
long is
at
that going to be like that though?
50 million years. It's a
I
half-life
agree.
of it's a
I'm
half-life
telling you
of
that
the
if you want
radiation.
dinosaurs, that's where you're going to find them.
You-
I'm not kidding.
You want a 3-eyed fish? There you go.
There you go.
But
It went back.
You said dinosaurs.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to
You
eat
think
them.
I'm
You
kidding,
wouldn't be able
though.
to wildlife
I'm
there,
not
but like, you wouldn't be
kidding.
able to eat them, right? Because of the
Oh, God,
radiation.
No, the
But
radiation
it's so
alone. will
beautiful to
freaking-
like look at. It's that sort of thing of like,
it's a destructive looking.
Yeah,
If you ask me,
yeah.
it's a side of what humans can do.
oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Humans are evil.
Yeah, we're so selfish.
We can be so good, but we can be so
So
evil
That just
and
comes with
so
greed.
selfish,
It just comes
yeah.
with greed.
And it's just kind of one of those things of, think about it. Right now, do you think that we're like being good and we're being giving
Oh, we're the
and
worst
we're
we've
like
ever been.
Right now, we're not doing
exactly
anything.
we're not even helping people that we know. We're not helping family.
Yeah.
We're not helping friends.
Everybody is
in for
self-centered.
themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to bring up religion. I'm not.
We can.
But I'm telling you, end of days is coming. I hate to say that. End of days is coming because we are just.
So
Well, I mean, that doesn't even have to do with
So-
religion, because if you look at great empires like Roman things like that, like it takes
just-
about
we're gone.
that just goes into like normal how empires are made and stuff. And the USA considers themselves their own empire and stuff like that, which would be very similar to Rome and those sorts of empires and stuff like that. They last for about, I don't know.
dynasties of 220 years.
Yeah.
If you look at any actual justification of history, any written history or believed history, it is proven that per dynasty in China, per pharaohs and
Yeah.
Yes.
their empires, any empire within the United or in the
Anywhere.
In the world.
world, 200 years is about average.
And we
We're
destroy
260.
ourselves, you know?
We do.
Like humans,
Yeah.
we
No, we
destroy
do.
ourselves.
We do. Why do you think
Because
we've had so many wars?
Exactly, and it's ridiculous.
We're
You know?
262 years. We've already surpassed the average.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why
the
people
reason
are
why we're
worried.
going for World War III.
And
I
that's
mean,
why
that's
people
gonna
are
happen.
worried.
That'll be 45.
It's not gonna happen anytime soon, though.
No.
No, it's not
it's
happening.
gonna.
I mean, are you sure though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna look like China's gonna do some bullshit, and it's gonna look real bad, but it's not gonna happen as soon as people are gonna think.
What do you think about
For a
Pelosi
really long
going
time.
there?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, regardless of what I think on Pelosi, I like the fact she grew the balls and went.
To say, yes, I'm going, and then China's like, oh, you're going to come? Let me go ahead and get my shit ready for you.